'cause it's my balance board. Just me and my balance board.
Throughout the years, there have been those who take a simple hobby and turn it into something much more. The boys of 607 Howard Street have taken a board and a bottle and have turned balance boarding into a form of art.
Symbolically, balance, it's a natural thing. It means a lot to me.
For me, it's just a hobby, but some people take it a little more seriously. I just think it's fun.
At first, I kind of thought it was silly, but once you kind of get on it, it's a very different feeling. It can be more like a hobby, but then you can get into like tricks and harder skills on it to where it can be developed as a sport. I mean, you could technically make it a competitive sport.
Balance boarding balances my life.
It's a hell of a stress reliever.
It's kind of turned into my way of life.
It helps me practice for other sports like snowboarding and skating.
Balance boarding is something fun that everyone can do in their spare time, but to a select few, balance boarding means a lot more.
I mean, you make time. It's something you love. You just make time.
I generally do it whenever we have get-togethers.
Whenever I have any free time between classes and waiting for my pasta to cook, just get on the balance board.
If I'm having a bad day, I can get on there and just balance things out.
Balance boarding is something that you can do almost anywhere and anytime without emptying your pockets.
All you really need are 2 essential things and some shoes.
Basic components of a balance board are pretty simple. I'll go ahead and go through them. This right here is your deck. Pretty standard, not a lot of variation in that. That's going to go on top of a fulcrum, center point. On the surface, it's mostly just, a guy on a skateboard deck balancing on a bottle, but I mean, there's so much more to it.
There are risks involved with balance boarding, but you know how that old saying goes, no pain, no gain.
But I've fallen off multiple times.
Career-ending injury there. Hurt myself balance boarding.
One time I fell off of it and nailed my collarbone into a recliner.
It hurts when you fall. Sitting there balance boarding and I fell into the TV. I kind of hurt, but it was pretty sick. It's definitely hard. It's something you have to work at.
Although it may look simple, balance boarding requires lots of time and practice to develop the uncanny sense of balance and the ability to pull tricks.
Balancing on a bottle is pretty hard. To sit there and do it forever and pull tricks and everything, it's pretty cool.
It's just so much fun. You can just develop tricks, new tricks every day.
Keith's fucking hella good at it. Stands like he does 180s and drinks. And there was one night we were over there and we were running around. While he was on the balance board, I was handing him cigarettes and beers. I got him to talk to my mom on the phone. He's just dirty. He's unreal.
Yeah, I get a lot of attention when I pull out a 180 on the balance board. It's like, oh, what's that kid's name?
You can develop somewhat skateboard tricks into it, but I haven't really landed anything. Basically, all I can really do right now is balance, maintain.
Bouncing and pulling tricks, like getting in the air and doing 180s and stuff, it's not easy.
Balance boarding, I feel like it's for me because it's one sport I can do.
I've been making up some new tricks. The other day I did a 180. You should have seen me, everybody thought it was real cool.
Some older kids actually were taking their skateboard decks without the wheels on them and putting them on a younger kid in the neighborhood. He was a chubbier kid.
Just me and my balance board.